All right, and we are back with more Trails from Zero. It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer. We came in here. Oh man, this dude is like, he just instantly wants to fight. So yeah, are you out of your mind?
俺たち全員相手に勝てにゃなんだって話してやるよ
Kick our asses, huh?
ダメだ
So this is the reason why I told you to kind of beef up Lloyd a little bit here. He fights Wald one-on-one here.
俺たちに死闘は許されないおいおいアマちゃんなことを抜かしてんじゃねえよ喧嘩が嫌だってんならそうだな
Just leave the ladies here instead. Does he not realize that T.O. is underage?
マジっすかさすがにそれはまずいんじゃ
Even his people like, yeah, it's a little scummy, bro.
黙ってろなに2時間くらいどこかに行ってくれりゃいいそうすりゃ知りたいことは何だって話をしてやるよ
Yeah, this dude is trash.
そんな取引ってのはどうだそうだなもう一ついい提案がある1対1のタイマーあくまで練習試合の名目だ、俺がしのいだらあんたが知ってることを洗いざらい喋ってもらうそんな思考はどうだちょっとおいおい
むちゃくちゃです
Oh boy.
アホかお前そこの赤毛ならともかくどれだけの体格差だと思う
You're a twig compared to
で
me.
も捜査官だそれなりに訓練を受けている町のチンピラ風情に遅れを取るつもりはないさ上等だよ
All right, so
まさか奴以外にこの俺様に怠慢を売る大バカ野郎がいるとはないいだろう小僧
here we go.
サーベルバイパーのヘッドバルドバレスのお
The
肉の
Demon Smasher.
しのげるもんならしのいでみやがれ
Now,
とっとと来いやさあかかってこい
the thing about this guy is that you have to try to beat him in 32 turns, I think it is, in order to get 3 detective points. Other than that, you still get some detective points. I think it's about how long you last in the fight or something like that. But you can outlast him to a kind of a standstill, but they still kind of say he won, if I remember it right. But the thing you want to watch out is certain moves. He has 3 moves. He does regular attacks, but he does like this neck hang moves, like an ogre something, I remember. And the neck hang one is the one you really want to watch out for, and you want to make sure you heal immediately from it, because I think it hit for like almost 200-300. So yeah, we're gonna start off just going straight at him with the S craft. He's gonna hit you and get your your SP points back up anyway. Is it CP? I think it may be CP. I'm tripping. I play too many games. So he starts off with a regular attack. Alright, now take this opportunity to scan him. And you'll get another turn there. Alright, so he has only 600 more to go. I would say just build up for another S craft. Let's see here. Should I heal here? Yeah, I'll heal. Well, no, we could probably take one more hit from him. Those things heal for 500, and my HP is about 500, so I think we'll be all right. Now you can put crest around yourself, and it'll do he'll do less damage, and you can also beef yourself up. We'll do crest. Now here you really want to heal when you get down to about 250, because you never know when he's gonna pull out that neck hang move, and it does hit for like 250. So, and I would say just keep attacking, build up for another CP attack. Okay, well that at least cut some of it. Yeah, we'll just. Almost there. Now that ogre move knocks you back. Nope, did not want to do that. Just want to make sure you keep it up. Let him get back close to you. We're close. This should do it. Alright. And then just hit him with another the S-Craft. Now he gets 2 moves after you do that, usually because there's usually a delay. I think see the one, like, well, he may get 1 this time. Well, alright, we got him close. No, he gets 2. Oh well, whatever he did first time didn't work. Alright, and we heal. And we get another attack. I don't have enough to do another one. Let's see where he's at. Yeah, he got 80 more to go. So he only got 5 HP to go, and we're good. Bingo, got him. That's the best strategy to beat him, is to just you hit him with it. That's where I say, like at first I didn't come here with my S break, but try to come there with your S break. That way you can hit him with one. Then basically throughout the match you build back up for another one, and then you know you won't exhaust all your supplies and stuff like that. That kind of gets him quick. That's the best way. I'm pretty sure other people got other ways, but that's the best way I've found. What? Now you don't have to defeat him. I wanted to do it for the detective points, because I think you still get like either 1 or 2 just for lasting in the fight. And those 32 turns will be over with before you know it. Like, so, yeah, I think it's 32. I love the dialogue after it, because he realizes like Lloyd is not fucking around. But if not, then he still kind of talks a little shit. A warm-up round. Man, you took the L, bro. Saving face.
それって。
奴らも似たようなことを言ってたんだろうが、こちらに言わせりゃとんだ言いがかりってもんだ。俺たちサーベルバイパーは武闘派で鳴らしている。闇討ちなんて汚ねえまね。
We bitch out and jump somebody in the dark.
その闇討ちにあったメンバーは
打撲による骨折で全治1ヶ月の入院だとよ。
Dang.
なあ、青坊主のところみたいに意識不明ってわけじゃねえが、怪我だけってことならむしろ重たいくらいだぜ。
そうか。
しかしテスタメンツの連中にやられたってのは確かなのか。
They don't know.
意識が戻ってるのなら目撃証拠はあるんだろう
が。まさか見ていないのか。
That says everything right there.
まあな。だが青坊主どもがやったのは間違いねえ。いきなり遠くの方から石が飛んできたらしいからな。
石ってテスタメンツの人が使っていたスリングショットですね。
ああ、それだ。
What gang you know shoots rocks and slingshots? Like, think about it. Alright, motherfucker.
それを食らって倒れたところをタコ殴りにされたらしくてな。
Oh my god.
あとは気を失ったらしいが、犯人は言うまでもないだろうな。
Right. It's so obvious.
さっきも言ったように細かい事情はどうだっていい。青坊主どもと奴と蹴りがつけられるならもう何だっていいんだよ。
But without even seeing the
邪魔する
attackers.
ってんならいいぜ。青坊主どもとまとめて叩き潰してやるからよ。
挑発には乗らないさ。捜査協力感謝する。いろいろと参考になりそうだ。何か判明したら一応連絡させてもらうよ。
まあ勝手にしやがれ。
The hardest part about letting the Japanese voice acting take place is that you don't know when it ends, so you're kind of waiting for the talking to be done, and it'll be like a small sentence like this, but they'll say a bunch of stuff, so you're saying like, okay, all right. Okay, so looks like we're done. The only guys dumb enough to take on us around here are the Testaments. Not like I give a damn though. They're gonna fight the dust soon enough. Get off your high horses, you punks. We can always turn you into a punching bag if you step out of line. Whatever. We don't like talking to a bunch of dogs. the four of you are a bunch of incompetent pups anyway. Now scram. Boy. Just gotta scratch the itch and rampage, you know. I don't give a damn about how your dumbass investigation turns out. Not much longer till it starts raining blood around these parts, so you better strap yourselves in. Oh yeah? Hey ladies, how long you planning to stick around the downtown district? If you're planning to get cozy here, you better be ready to deal with all the thugs just waiting to pounce. What a heavy-handed statement. I guess it's his own way of warning us, own special way of warning us. Whatever. That dude is a trash human being. I don't care what you say, the Testaments are behind this, and that's that. If all would just give us orders, we'd land them all in the world of hurt. Oh my god. Alright. No, there's nothing much else to do in here.
どういうことかしら。どちらのメンバーも闇討ちに遭っているなんて。どちらかが嘘をついている。そういうわけでもなさそうですね。どうしたの？
まさかさっきの怠慢でどこかやられちまったか。
ああ、いや向こうも手加減してたし、 大したことはないさ。
He was going easy on
た
us.
だ
I don't know about that.
少し妙だと思ってね。
妙です。
ああ、どちらも5日前の夜、違う場所で同時に襲われている。お互いが偶然相手のメンバーを闇討ちするつもりだったとしても、同時にそれだけの人数が動いてたらお互いに気づかないってことがあるか。
That's very true.
確かにそうだな。戦闘のプロ同士でもない限り普通なら考えられない状況だぜ。
ではどちらかが先にやられてその報復のため動いたというのは。
At the same time, though.
それもおかしいわ。当然先に闇討ちした方は相手の報復を警戒するはず。
Right.
なのにどちらのメンバーもあっけなく不意をつかれている。そういうことよね、ロイド。
ああ、この事件何かがおかしい。必
Definitely.
要なパズルのピースが欠けてしまっているみたいな。
ふふん、お困りのようね。
And this is where you get introduced to Grace.
あなたは
クロスベルタイムズの。
Finally get introduced to her formally.
ハローハロー、また会っちゃったわね。おっと、いい構図。
That's probably not something you want to go around saying.
肖像権侵害です。いやー、職業柄いい絵が撮れそうだと反射的にやっちゃうのよね。
I
記事の
guess.
写真に使うかもしれないんだし、ケチケチしないでほしいな。
あのですね。
なんだか面白い記事を書かれたみたいですけど、またそんな記事を書いて笑い物にするつもりですか？おかげであの記事結構評判みたいでね。
How you gonna just like write a nasty piece about him and then stand in front of her like, what can I say? Like what?
それよりもなんだか今度は面白いネタに絡んでるみたいね。ちょっとお姉さんの取材に協力してくれないかしら。この前の記事のお礼としてお姉さんがおごってあげるからさ。
捜査中の情報を部外者に簡単に漏らせるわけないでしょ。それもマスコミの人間なんかに。
もう釣れないな。せっかく美味しい東方料理をご馳走してあげるのに。デザートとして
Food.
欠けたパズルのピースもね。
なるほど。情報交換ってことか。
The old give and take.
その気があるなら東通りに出たところにある流浪飯店にいらっしゃい。お姉さん先に一人で飲んで待っててあげるから。そうそう、まだ名乗ってなかったわね。クロスベルタイムズの記者グレイス・リンよ。グレイスお姉さんって呼んでね。
Miss Grace. Well, she knows her shit though.
グレイス・リー、クロスベルタイムズの記者か。
うさんくさそうな姉さんだが、いろいろと情報は持ってそうだな。ここは誘いに乗ってみるか。
ごちそうになるかはともかく話を聞くだけは聞いてみよう。本部が当てにならない以上、少しでも多く情報が欲しいところだ。
I don't know, man. I don't know.
そうね、記者なら情報通でしょうし。ただ話しすぎないようこちらも気をつけておかないと。
Yeah, that's
同感
true.
です。気を抜いたらどこまでもずうずうしくしてくるタイプかと。
散々な言われようだな。
They right though. All right, let's see what this dude says. How dare you do that to Wald? Get out of here. There's no trust in you now. Oh boy. Yeah, you probably shattered his worldview after matching up to his role model. A little bit. I feel like we did. Crap. Definitely want to save after that fight. Doing it right. All right. Right here, we just go ahead and head to the tavern to go speak to Grace. There's really no point in holding off. How do I speed up again? Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's right here. All right, we just go on over and talk to her. Really? Oh, I order everything.
それなんですけど、食事は遠慮しておきますよ。代わりに話を聞かせてください。
何よ、いいじゃない。
Well, taking the food is kind of like taking the bribery.
それとも何？僕たちは警察の偉い人みたいに賄賂は受け取らないぞってこと？
Correct.
俺は別におごってくれるなら喜んで。
Of course, Randy would. Of course.
私も別に菓子を作るのでなければ。
The translation, they just like, man, look, we hungry, dog.
そうね。
Lloyd,
常
like,
識の範
I
囲内
don't
なら
know.
問題はないと思うけど。潔癖症なのはロイド君だけみたいね。
I mean, she called it a shady dinner invite.
硬いばっかりだと捜査官として大成しないぞ。
わかりましたよ。
I don't think you have to accept the bribe.
ただし、酒はなし。それならごちそうになります。
美味しい。かなり腕の立つコックがいるみたいね。なかなか美味です。
I mean, even from here, the food look good. I'm hungry though. I hadn't ate anything this morning.
しかしこんなうまい料理に酒がないなんてありえねえぜ。なあロイド、せっかくのおごりだしちょっとくらいいいだろう。
You on the job, buddy.
ダメだって。こっちは仕事中なんだから。どこかでけじめはつけないと。
はい、
Correct.
はい。たく、うちのリーダーは固いね。
ランディさんが柔らかすぎるのではないかと。
Ain't no point getting drunk at an house party. He's sitting in there dipping all over stuff. And then next thing you know, something pop off.
そうね。さすがに仕事中にお酒はどうかと思うわ。
Even though Randy does look like he can drink like 18 bottles or something and probably not feel anything.
面白いわね、あなたたち。点でバラバラな顔ぶれなのにどこかまとまってるっていうか。
I agree.
なかなかいいチームみたいね。
褒めても何も出ませんよ。それより旧市街での事件に関してはさっき一通り話した通りです。あなたが持っている欠けたパズルのピース、そろそろ話してくれませんか？
This is kind of a long little part right here. So if I'm just being quiet, letting the Japanese voices play it out, and it's kind of like subtitles. So if I'm a little too quiet, sorry, but this is just trying to let it play out.
もし嫌だって言ったら
Then we take your ass to jail.
グレイスさんのことを今後一切信用しないだけです。お話をする機会も今日で最後になるでしょうね。
嘘嘘、本気にしちゃやーよ。
Stop playing games then.
でもその毅然としたところは結構いいわね。
That's funny.
優しげなマスクとのギャップがなかなかそそるっていうか。
さてみんな、そろそろ捜査に戻ろうか。
Lloyd is not fucking around.
そうね。ごちそうさまです。ああ、冗談だってば。パズルのピースでしょ。ちゃんと話してあげるから。まず前提として、あなたたちルバーチェって知ってる？
Rivache?
その名前は。
なんだ二人とも豆鉄砲食らったような顔をして。
Surprised he doesn't know about
ル
it.
バーチェ商会。クロスベル市で認可された法人にそんな名前があったような。表向きは認可された法人を名乗ってるわ。だけどその実態は昔からクロスベルの裏社会を支配している。
That's the mafia.
マフィア。犯罪組織というわけですか。
なるほど、そういうのがいるって噂は聞いたことはあるが、ロイドとお嬢は知ってたみたいだな。
ああ。クロスベルに住んでいたら嫌でも耳にする名前だからな。
Well, apparently the other two don't
いろ
know.
いろなコネクションを持っている組織みたいね。有力者とのつながりもあるから警察も簡単に手が出せないって聞いたことがあるけど。
なるほど、裏社会はどこの国も同じか。
そのルバーチェがどうかしたんですか？それなんだけどね。
Yeah, we'll figure.
最近ルバーチェの構成員が妙な動きを見せてるらしいのよ。どこか忙しそうっていうか、積極的に動いているっていうか。
Trying to give y'all time to read.
それで私も暇を見ていろいろ調べているんだけど。
What's crazy is she had all this, and just to get the bigger scoop, she wants to come try to bribe them and get more from them. But she could have been like reported this instead of like people could possibly end up getting hurt, and she just sitting there with all that information. I just think that's ridiculous.
マフィアが忙しそうに動いている。
どう考えてもいい予兆ではなさそうですね。あなたが旧市街に来ていたのも、もしかしてそれと関係が。そういうこと。ある筋から聞いたんだけど、半月ほど前マフィアの構成員が旧市街をうろついていたらしくてね。しかも人目を避けるように質素な格好をしていたらしいのよ。何かあると思わないかしら。
匂うな。
なあ、プンプンする。
2つの不良グループが同時に起こすのは難しいと思われていた2件の闇討ち。そこに新たな第3の容疑者が現れたわけね。でもおかしいです。なぜマフィア組織が不良グループのメンバーをわざわざ闇討ちに？
I mean, obviously it would get in the way of something.
なあ、問題はそこだ。
The million mirror question.
何らかの敵対関係があるなら話は単純なんだけど。
私の知る限りそういったいざこざは今までなかったんだけどね。同じ暴力的なところはあってもマフィアはプロだし、不良たちは所詮アマチュア。利害が絡むわけでもないから対立する接点がないのよね。
じゃあどちらかのグループが相手を潰すためにマフィアと手を組んだってのはどうだ？
And why would they attack both
それ
though?
は自分とこの闇討ちは偽装ってことになるだろうが。
That's not a bad. It's a reach, but I don't know. The other guys, they're both of them in the hospital, huh?
ああ、少なくともあのワジとバルドの2人にそこまでの険悪さはなかったな。どちらかというとなんとなく お互いを認め合ってるような。
Right.
あら、鋭いじゃない。私の知る限り、あのバルド君とワジ君はいい喧嘩相手って感じなのよね。もともとあの旧市街にいたのはバルド君のサーベルバイパーだけだったんだけど、そこに2年くらい前、あのワジ君がふらりと現れてテスタメンツを結成したのよ。当然バルド君たちに絡まれて締め上げられそうになったんだけど。
Okay.
ひょっとして返り討ち？
そうなのよ。ワジ君はああ見えて格闘術をやってるみたいでね。
Yep.
目にも止まらぬパンチとキックで油断してたバルド君を叩きのめしちゃったらしいの。あら。
Well, that's because Wazi is, Wazy. Is it? I think it's Wazy. Wazy is, is it Wazi? It could be Wazi. Well, he's more than what he seems. Like, you end up finding that out.
意外です。
はあ、あんな可愛い顔して
That cute little kid. Yeah, let's pause there, Randy. It's still a guy.
あのバルドも相当なものだったけど。
まあ最初は油断しただけで、その後は何度かやり合ってほぼ互角の勝負みたいだけどね。でもそういう経緯があるからお互い認め合っているみたいよ。なるほど、ライバルというわけですね。
となるとマフィアを利用して相手を潰そうって線はなしか。
そうだな。二人とも人望は厚そうだから手下の暴走じゃなさそうだし。そうなると
私としたことがサービスしすぎちゃったかな。
No, why does this guy dim right here? That's really weird.
他の取材があるからこれで失礼させてもらうわ。まあせいぜい頑張っていい記事を書かせてちょうだい。それじゃまたね。
Toodles. I have no idea why they got. I don't know if that happened on when y'all seeing this, but the screen got dim. That's really strange.
我が道を行くって感じの人ね。でも彼女のおかげでかなり情報が揃ってきたわ。
ああ、マフィアの話が聞けたのはかなり大きな収穫だった。問題はどうしてマフィアが旧市街に介入してるのかだけど、これは難しいな。
That is an interesting question. Why would the mafia get involved? It's going to be a tough one to figure out with limited evidence we have.
警察のデータベースでも見た覚えはありません。セキュリティの高い場所に隠されてるみたいですね。
いわゆる
That's
秘
Jim.
密情報ってやつか。
Well, of course it's
彼らを取り巻
classified.
く関係を考えるとその可能性は高そうね。
一度支援課に戻ってセルゲイ課長の判断を仰ごう。なんとか
Okay.
自力で解決したかったけど、そうも言ってられないみたいだ。
Hey, we ain't finished our food, bro.
そうね。
そんじゃとっとと戻っておっさんを捕まえるとすっか。
Okay. Now, right here, after that, you head back to Trinity. And we go talk to the what is his name? Yeah, Kynes, I'm sorry. Now that it's come to this, I regret not reading my old man's medical textbooks. Medical textbooks? What the? Oh, it's just you guys again. You got a problem with that? Everybody has a secret or two. We drag Gazelle back here after he was assaulted to administer some emergency medical care, but He didn't regain consciousness. We ended up calling an ambulance and had to wait until dawn before we could shut him off. God damn. Well, they'll probably don't want to come to the downtown district. I may despise my old man, but I really regret not having him teach me some basic first aid techniques. So that's what happened. You guys must be worried sick. Yeah, strangely enough, the ambulance didn't depart for the hospital immediately after picking up Azel. Oh, how come? Apparently, some other person downtown got injured and sent to the hospital. It was some sneaking saber viper. One of his comrades told us he got hurt. The ambulance ended up taking both injured victims to the hospital at the same time. So members from both of your groups were assaulted on the same night. Interesting. Talk about some convenient timing, eh? Convenient? The timing was horrible. Do you think we want to share an ambulance with some viper? I lost my cool there for a second. Azel being hospitalized has me worried. My old man works there, so maybe I'll use him as an excuse to go visit Azel tomorrow. Alright, now if you do that, it adds an extra point, detective point. I do remember that, because you got basically some new information. Alright, so now we're going to do this quest here that it's a secret hidden quest. You can go to the Bracer Guild. Wait, is that it? God, I can't even tell. No, it's the fisherman's place. Here it is. The damn sign. God, if we had maybe the damn textures upgrades, it'd be better to see this shit. Alright, so you come to this guy. Seriously though, the special support section. Is it actually true your division was created due to some internal drama at the CPD? You've certainly got your sources locked down tight. You bet your batons I do. Don't you go underestimating on the power of our connections. We get our hands on all the juiciest morsels of information from all over the continent. He is correct. For example, if I wanted, I could get a head count of every hottie and hunk across all of Erebonia. It's a wonder I haven't gone mad with power. Okay. I don't know if that was the best example, but I have heard that the Guild's info network is one of the best there is. I agree. His speech patterns do not match those of other men I have met. I do not know what to make of this exactly. Apparently, they're trying to point to the fact that maybe he's gay, and it's like that's fine. Like, but I don't. This feels very early, and when all that stuff was kind of, like the rights and everything, it was kind of getting up there. But definitely pointing towards it. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of each other in the future. If you're feeling up for the challenge, what do you say taking a little test? Huh? What kind of test is it exactly? Oh, it's nothing too complicated. I'll pick out 10 questions at random from our test bank we use in a written portion of the bracer exam. That way, I'll be able to know if you're at least as knowledgeable as a junior bracer if you manage to get all 10 of them right. Now, right here doing this, you can get, if you complete the test without any errors, you get I think 3 detective points. But if you answer all of them, the answers correctly, you get an additional 2. So you end up getting 5 from this. I think I remember the answers. And after this, it's kind of like where everything is new for me. It's mostly blind. But I think I remember most of them. However, if you were to fail, there would be no place for us to operate in Crossbell, where some of the continent's greatest bracers have gathered. Am I correct? Man, talk about putting on the pressure. So you miss one question and we're going to be labeled as a bunch of dumbasses. That's kind of a raw deal. Oh, pshaw, not at all. I'm not doing this to put you guys down. That's just not my style. So here's a tip for you. You can study the stuff that's going to be on the exam over at the public library in the administrative district. Remember, I'm giving you this test to see if you will actually be worth your salt when it comes to helping the citizens of Crossbell. Now, you can go over there and you can learn all the answers to this. I did it a while ago when I first tried to play this. So I think I remember most of them though. So you guys up for the challenge? We accept. Sure, we'll give it a shot. Now that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yo, Lloyd, you sure about this? Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. We had to take similar exams back at the academy. And besides, it's almost like I'm running away if I back out now. It wouldn't feel right. I understand what you mean, and I agree. Likewise. Guess there's nothing more to say. Then let's do this. I like that feisty attitude. By the way, Lloyd, I get the impression that you're the leader of the group in a way. Want to take a crack at answering the questions on behalf of everyone else? Yeah, I'll do it. Ooh, I love that look in your eyes. It gives me the willies. That was weird. Okay, boys and girls, let's get this party started. All right. Bracer Guild receptionist Michel's test. Is it Michel? 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 One of them. And now the first question. This one will be a cute freebie to get you warmed up. As we all know, the Orbital Revolution brought forth the technological advancements of orbments to our continent. The question is, how many years ago did it occur? All right, this answer is 50 years ago. Pretty sure it happened 50 years ago, right? Bingo. You are, my friend. Don't let it get to your head, though. That was just a freebie. But really, it's crazy to think about how much orbital technology has advanced in the last few decades. Back when I was a little kid, I would have never imagined riding in something as fancy as an orbital car. Seemed like something straight out of a fairy tale. That's one hurdle down. Anyway, on to the next question. Question numero 2. The driving force behind the orbital revolution was all thanks to one man's prototype of orbment. This one's another gimme, but who is the creator of said orbment? Alright, you should know this is Professor Epstein, if you've been paying attention. I know this one is Professor C. Epstein. Huzzah! You got the right answer. Did you guys know that people were skeptical of his invention at first? They probably just didn't see what the big deal was. But once people began to realize just how gosh darn useful they are, they quickly became, well, 2 becames right there, but they quickly became an integral part of our daily lives. The Epstein, is it Epstein? I keep on forgetting, we'll say Epstein Foundation has made great efforts towards the research and adoption of orbital technology. That much is common knowledge. Knowing me to be Epstein, the orbital staff I use for combat also falls under the Foundation's research efforts. Falls under the Foundation's research efforts. Oh yeah, T.O. totally mentioned that she's employed by the Epstein Foundation. That was a close call. She probably would have given me quite a glare had I screwed that one up. Enough chit chat, next question. We all know that quartz are the key component to any orbital device, right? And to synthesize quartz, you need sepith. And when you talk about sepith, what specific form of septium am I referring to? Then you're talking about septium fragments. I believe they're septium fragments. Oh, heck yeah. You got that right, buddy boy. Septium fragments are refined into quartz, which we then use in our orbital devices. Monsters are inherently attracted to septium, so they often end up munching on sepith. Defeating critters is an easy way to obtain sepith, so keep that info in your back pocket. You know what? I totally forgot that. That's the reason why the monsters have sepith in them when you kill them and you get it. It's because they eat on it. I didn't even think about it. I totally forgot about it. So far, so good. These questions are all common sense. It's time to prepare for question 4. Our good friend, the Erebonian Empire, lies to the west. Its important and overwhelming existence can be felt by all us Crossbellians. I imagine you've probably seen their emblem before. Can you recall what symbol of Erebonia is? It is a golden stallion. I believe it's a golden stallion, right? Nay, it's what I say if you were wrong, but you're right. It's no secret that the pride of the Erebonian Empire lies in its unmatched military might. The golden stallion is a symbol of that power of theirs, and thus is on the country's emblem. There was once an order of knights in the empire known as the Eisenritter. They were known for employing cavalry, so that may be why the empire adopted the golden stallion as its emblem. Nice, managed to get that one right somehow. Now for question 5. We're almost halfway through this little quiz, so hang in there. A nation known as the Calvary Republic sits directly to the east of Crossbell, opposite the Erebonian Empire. It's no exaggeration to say that Crossbell's entire history revolves around a long-term struggle for power between Erebonia and Calvary. Now your question is, what is the name of the primary manufacturer of orbital and heavy weaponry for the Republic? Now this one can be a little tough, but they're talking about in Calvert, and you hear about the Reinford and Zeiss over here in Erebonia all the time, so lean on the Vern Company. Oh, this one's easy. It's the Vern Company. Vern, baby Vern. That's exactly right. Calvert's Vern Company and Erebonia's Reinford Company are famous as the continent's 2 largest manufacturers of orbital weaponry. Some of these you can get without having to go, like if you've been paying attention to the games, you can answer them straight out. There's a couple that'll get you though. However, it's fair to only discuss their weapons. It's not fair to only discuss their weapons development. They're also responsible for making vehicles, appliances, and plenty other nifty items. Another question down. The lead in for that one threw me off a little, so I'm glad I got it right. Looks like we made it past the halfway point now. You were given a valiant effort. Nice job, fearless leader of ours. You keep this up, I'm sure you'll have no problems plowing through the rest of it. You're doing great, Lloyd. I'm thoroughly impressed. Come on, guys. He's so chummy. I don't think I've really been that impressive. It's all pretty common knowledge so far. Well, regardless of how well you're doing, you still got 5 questions left, buckaroo. Think you had enough of a warm-up, so it's time I up the ante. I hope you're ready. Shall we begin? It's time for the 6th question. A catastrophic event known as the Great Collapse befell our continent a long time ago. This disaster resulted in the complete loss of civilization and fractured people into different factions that waged war on one another for many centuries to follow. This period, now known as the Dark Ages, was eventually ended by one such faction that rose triumphant. They organized themselves to bring about order, justice to Samaria, allowing for the rebuilding of society to begin. You probably know who I'm talking about, right? And he's talking about the Septian Church. The Septian Church had to basically do a lot to get everything back right. It was the Septian Church, wasn't it? It sure was. Good job paying attention in Sunday school. Around year 500 of the Septian calendar, the Septian Church emerged to spread the teachings of the sky goddess Aetios. Their intent was to provide aid to those in need. The church's influence grew powerful enough to establish themselves across Samaria, so the nobles and knights who ruled during the Dark Ages could no longer ignore them. The effects of Aetios and her teachings can be felt all across the continent to this day, as they are deeply rooted in our society. Okay, good work on that one, Lloyd. Anyway, on to lucky number 7. The headquarters of the Septian Church is located in the city-state known as the Holy City of Arteria. The Holy City of Arteria is made up of various administrative organizations that handle specific tasks, giving it a state-like structure. Among these organizations is one that handles the church's ceremonial rituals. Do you happen to know which organization I'm referring to? And I think it's the Congregation of Divine Worship. Definitely is not that one. That one can trip you up because I've heard that before. But we're going to go with Divine Worship. Bingo. Good job. That was one tough cookie. Most priests found, I expected everybody to, like most people to get that one wrong. Because they don't talk about it much. But it's been said before in all the other games. Most priests found that within chapels and cathedrals across the continent are a part of this branch of church. There's actually a cathedral located outside of the northern exit of the city that I offer occasional prayer at. The archbishop in charge there is also from the Congregation of Divine Worship. That was really tough. Can you feel the burn? We're almost there, on to the 8th question. As we all know, the Bracer Guild has branches all across the continent, but what I really want to know is just where in Zemuria is its main headquarters located. Now, a lot of people don't know this. It's in Liman, whatever the hell it's called. I don't even think that's a place here, and Crossbell is right there, you know, and we're at the Crossbell branch, so we know it's not that. You're Le Mans, because you're right, you are. Boy, I tell you the truth. Our headquarters can be found in Lehman State, alongside our biggest investors, the Epstein Foundation. In the event of serious conflict, HQ can issue a direct order for all bracers to mobilize. I see. Time for the 9th question. You ever heard of the infamous thief that lives in Erebonia? He's a bit of a strange one. You should know who this is. He steals precious works of art and sends them out calling cards with riddles and how to retrieve them. I forgot that last part, sorry. Apparently, people laud him as some kind of hero. Sounds a bit silly if you ask me, though. Anyway, I got a little off track there. Do you know the name this bad boy likes to go by? And it is Phantom Thief B. We should know him because he's a part of Ouroboros. I've actually heard of him before. Wasn't his name Phantom Thief B? Unbelievable. You got it right. Looks like you've done your foreign affairs homework. His infamy transcends the confines of Erebonia, as people across the continent have heard of his misdeeds. Nothing is safe from his grasp either. He's stolen anything ranging from rare paintings to museums to whole freaking tank. Rumor has it that he recently run amok in Liberal. Who knows? Maybe you'll run into him sooner than you think. And that's true, because he's a nuisance in the Trails in the Sky games. Yeah, I've definitely heard rumors. I like to avoid him if possible, though. I don't know if he shows up in the Crossbell games. It's time for the 10th and final question. Erebonia and Calvert have been in each other's throats over the rightful ownership of Crossbell State for a while now. They've waged war against each other time and time again, causing grief and bloodshed for many innocent civilians. The situation became so severe that it was brought to the attention of the liberal Queen Alicia. She proposed a treaty to end the conflict between the two nations. The treaty was signed 2 years ago by 3 nations: Liberal, Erebonia, and Calvert. If you're a true Crossbellian, then the answer to this question, it should be a no-brainer, right? It is the Non-Aggression Pact. You're referring to the Non-Aggression Pact. And non-aggressive it was. That one should have been a gimme. The treaty was drafted with the intention of diffusing conflicts between any of the 3 nations via diplomacy as opposed to war. Prior to the signing of the treaty, tensions were at an all-time high in Crossbell State. I'll spare you most of the details, but nations' armored divisions thought it appropriate to hold simultaneous military exercises at our borders. One single misstep could have had catastrophic consequences. I'm sure it would have triggered a full-scale war between the two of them. And that's actually what ends up happening in the Trails of Cold Steel games. And he ends up doing exactly that, triggering a full-scale war. And so Queen Alicia proposed this treaty as a means to preventing that from happening. We should be extremely grateful to the borough. They really saved our behinds. No way was I going to get that one wrong. It's finally over. I was having so much fun. Good job getting through that. Thank you. It's finally over. Why don't you take a look at your score then? Wowza, a perfect score. Your knowledge is in line with our junior braces at least. Looks like you got some potential in you after all. Oh well, that's a relief to know. Thank you very much. Wow, didn't think he'd compliment me like that. Dude, I was on the edge of my seat the whole way through. I'm glad I can finally take a breather. I'm surprised Lloyd managed to answer questions outside of his area of expertise too. I think I would ask him to assist me with filling in missing information for our database. Oh, you guys are embarrassing me. Anyway, I have a little reward for you for getting through those questions right. And we get an action quartz, which is something I wanted to get for Randy anyway. Oh wow, you sure I can have this? Yep. I didn't think you stood a snowball's chance in Gehenna of doing so well. So think of this as my apology for underestimating you. It's all yours now, sweetie. Take it. Well, if you say so. Thanks a lot. This concludes our little quiz. Now that you're done, you guys better bust your humps and work hard as us bracers can catch a breather. So us bracers can catch a breather every once in a while. Yes, sir. We'll do everything we can. All right. And we completed that. And I'm going to be in here. I think I already have one for Lloyd. Or did I put one on Randy already? Thought I did. Oh, you know what? I just don't have a spot. That's right. I need to make some spots. But yeah, if we're going to end here, when we come back, we'll be going through the rest of the story. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. The little fight with Wald and everything and the test. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Hope you guys come back for some more. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe if you did the content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.